Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Just Brian, or JB from Los Broskis DCG, back at it again with another video. Today, I kind of wanted to wait on this because I didn't just want to make 3 separate videos that are going to last like 3 minutes. So today what we're going to be doing is reviewing the monocolor for Series 10 that have been released in the last 3 days. So let's get into it. It's 3-cost Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku, Hope for Victory. During your opponent's turn, if all your energy is mono blue and you would reveal this card from your life and add to your hand, you may place it in your energy in rest mode instead. If you do, draw 1 card. At the end of your next turn, after you place this card in your energy with this skill, if this card is in your energy, place it in your own to drop. So basically, this is a really weird effect that they're trying to promote with this series. Like adding your life or something like that. It's something like that. Adding like your life color that you would normally set in the drop into your energy for like 1 turn, just so. Hold up. Yeah, for like that, just that 1 turn, just adding energy just to get like a small advantage, which is kind of smart, honestly. I can see what they're trying to do there, but it's just such a weird effect that they're trying to add. But I mean, who knows? Maybe it's like super aggro and it actually ends up being one of the best things to come out of the game in terms of competitive. But we gotta wait to see what happens, especially with this whole Corona stuff. We're not really sure any statistics, seeing how people can't really go into tournaments and stuff. They're usually just learning stuff online and trying to discuss stuff in the discussion boards or the aminos, which if you guys haven't joined yet, I'll put it down in the description. Dragon Ball Super Card Game amino. I'll be there. We got a bunch of people there just discussing mainly new cards that are revealed, stuff that we're hyped for, and if we get new decks and stuff, we have a lot of fun there. So I encourage you guys to go down there. I'll be in there. All right, next, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Blaze of Passion. During your opponent's turn, if all your energy is mono blue, and you would reveal this card from your life to add to your hand, you may place it in your energy and rest one instead. If you do, draw 1. At the end of your next turn, after you place this card in energy for the skill. So basically, it's a better Vegeta. No, it's a better Goku, somewhat, because you get to draw 1. However, you're not able to activate that energy that specific turn. It's more towards the next turn. So you know, it's depending on the situation. If you really need the energy that turn, you would do the Vegeta, you would do the Goku, if you have him in your life, or if you you're pretty good and you would like that extra energy next turn, you would put the Vegeta. So I'm not sure actually. Thinking about it, since it's technically 1 energy per. It's 1 energy per turn, so I don't know if that's gonna count towards. Like that ruling with this card. If it's more of a how to get an extra energy, depending on whether you want to waste a card from your hand. But I'm sorry I'm taking too long, but we gotta get through these. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, which is a lie. It's Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, but I guess whatever. From a brighter future, unique. Okay. If you have a blue Unison card in play, reduce energy cost of this card by 2. All right. Pretty decent. If your leader card is blue Trunks Future card, at the end of your opponent's turn, draw 1. Not bad, but I mean you're kind of limited to having a Trunks leader, so that's the only downfall of this card. It's basically only for trunk decks if you want to get the entire utility out of it. But I mean, I think his active battle kind of makes up for it. Once per turn, 2 energy. If this card gets 10k in triple strike, so that's pretty good. For the battle, okay, now this is for the battle. You know, still pretty decent, but it would have been better if it was per turn. But I guess that would have just been too broken. So I guess that's how they kind of even it out. Vegito Infinite Resistance, nice. Deflect and Barrier, Unison Potara, of course. If you have 4 or more energy, you can choose battle cards in your energy with when chosen cards to use for this card's Unison skill from your hand. It's not really good because you're sacrificing 2 energy to pretty much get this card out. I mean, it would be good last, like, if you know you're gonna win and you just need that 1 extra card that has like pretty good power, but still you're kind of risking a lot getting rid of 2 energy. So it could be good. I'm not really sure, but for me right now it's not really doing it. Zeno, Edge of Space, it's the super combo of the set. If your leader is blue and your life is at 4 or less, it's your opponent's turn. When this card is used in combo, you may add 1 card from your energy to your hand. If you do, place 1 card from your hand in your energy. Basically, an energy swap. You can keep the opponent like very unexpected, but to be fair, if you keep doing that over and over, you're kind of just revealing your whole hand. So keep that in mind. And obviously, when this card is played, draw 1. For 1 cost, it's not bad. But honestly, it's a super combo, so it does have its potential. But the whole, actually, if you use this early, you don't have to do that whole effect. But it's a pretty high demand, since it's an auto. It has to go off, but still. We'll see. Absolute Confidence. 2 energy, active main, battle. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less. Return it to the owner's hand and draw 1. Not bad. And choose one of your opponent's unison cards and remove a marker from it. Also not bad. From what I heard is that the whole gimmick is you trying to get rid of your opponent's unison because games are lasting way longer. Which, I mean, games lasting longer, that's not a problem, but apparently unison are going to have a really big effect in this game, so that's good to know. God Slicing Black Kamehameha. If you have a blue unison card in play, draw 1. If your battle card is being played as energy cost of 4 or less, it's placed at the bottom of its owner. Okay. Basically, it's a get out of here card, and if your energy is mono blue, you can activate this card's counter from your hand without paying its energy cost by choosing 2 or more. Oh, that's interesting. Instead of taking a life, now it's discarding cards from your hand. That's pretty interesting, but still, it's really a get out of here card. So, not bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like sick right now. And it fuses a Zamasu battle card. Indestructible, so it can't really die at all. Union Potara, Zamasu, and Black, of course. If you have 3 or more energy, you can choose battle cards in your energy when choosing cards to use when this card's unison. Again, same as a Vegito. It's alright. Zamasu, Cosmic Trader. If your leader card is blue Zamasu or Goku Black, when this card is played from your hand, place the top card of your deck in your energy. Then at the end of the turn, this card you place in your energy with this skill is in your energy, placing its owner's drop. If this card you played it once in your energy with this skill is in your energy, place 1 card from your energy in the owner's drop. Okay, that is weird, but I kind of get it. It's more like you draw the first card in your deck, you place it down as energy. It's basically whatever card you drew, no matter what, at the end you're going to put in the drop. You're not going to be able to keep it. So, pretty risky indeed. Especially if you're playing like dual color and it ends up being an energy exhaust. It's kind of a waste. That's kind of a waste of turn if you don't already have a card that pretty much negates the skill energy exhaust. So, Son Goku, just an average 20k card. Gohan from the future, super combo. If your leader card is blue and your life is at 4 or less, just typical combo, and you draw 1 and it's a 10k, so not bad. Vegeta, add 1 card from your left in your hand. When you do, this card gets 10k and double strike. Alright, 15k, one energy cost card, pretty decent. Bulma, she's basically just a searcher. When this card is played, look up top 5 cards in your deck, choose 1 Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks, and add them to your hand, then shuffle. Respectful Master Gowasu, when this card is being played, look up to the 7 cards from the top of your deck and choose up to 1 Zamasu. Again, another searcher. Goku Black. If your leader card is blue Zamasu or Goku, place the card in your energy. If your leader card, place this card in your energy from your hand, and you can't place cards in your energy or play cards in other than mono blue Zamasu or Goku Black cards from this turn. At the end of your turn, if this card is in your energy, place in the energy drop. Again, it's just a lot of mechanic is adding cards into your energy and then removing them. So who knows how that's going to play out. And the last card, 9 cost, Tragedy Overground Extra. It's a field card. This card cannot be removed from the battle area by skills or opponent's card. When your opponent plays a battle card when energy cost for 4 or more and is placed in the owner's drop in a rest mode instead. When this card activates, choose all your opponent's battle cards in embarrass and place them in the owner. Pretty good nuker. However, it's a 9 cost. There's better options out there if you're going to be using a nuke card, such as the Shadow Dragon, the Shadow Shenron, and then the Dark Dragon Balls. There's just better options, and they're pretty much cheaper sometimes. Well, not in cost, but pretty good. Pretty good nuker. However, I read the permanent wrong. This card it's confusing because if their energy costs are 4 more, they're not sent to their drop. They're placed in the owner's energy, so they get more energy out of it. So that is so weird. But anyways, that's it for the commons and uncommons. Let's get to the rares. Now let's get to the SRs. Personally, they look pretty good. 8 cost Vegito, Deflect, Triple Strike, Barrier, and EX Evolved from Vegito. So the one we just saw earlier. If your leader card is blue trunks, however, yeah, it's mainly recommended for trunk decks. When this card is played or attacks, your opponent chooses 2 cards from the hand, places them at the bottom of their deck in any order. That's pretty good. Triple Strike 35. When you play it and attack, so basically one turn your opponent loses 4 cards, so that's pretty decent. Sorry about that, guys. I had like a major allergy, so let's get back into it. Triple Strike, EX Evolve from Goku Black. When choosing a card, use this card's evolve skill from your hand. You can choose a battle card in your energy, then play this card in active mode. Okay. And wouldn't it already be in active mode though? I don't know. If your leader card is Blue Zamasu or Goku Black card and your opponent has 5 or more energy, when a card evolves into this card, place up to 2 of your opponent's energy. Oh, that's pretty good actually. So basically for 4 energy, when you evolve, you force your opponent to get rid of 2 energy. That's pretty good. And Fuse Zamasu. Indestructible, dual attack. EX Evolve from Zamasu. Which is weird that it's not Union Potaro. That's kind of weird. But battle and main, place this card in the energy drop area. Activate up to 1 Tragedy Overground from your hand, drop area, deck, or energy area. Then shuffle your deck. Tragedy. Oh, is that the nuker thing? Oh, it is. Okay, so that's how you get this thing out. That's pretty. Okay, so that's how you play for cheap. I knew there had to be a gimmick. Okay. Not bad, but you're losing at 35k, but you get to nuke the whole field, and there's still that thing that you give your energy. Well, if it's their turn, you do that, or while this thing's on the field, they do that, so you can kind of really help them out. But okay, there's the loophole around it, and those are the SRs. Now finally, we're gonna get to the SRs and the starter stuff, which I'm excited for. SRs, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in them. They don't look too flashy. Counterplay. You may discard this card from your hand. If you do, the battle card being played and returned to the owner. Yeah, okay. If you have a blue unison card with 2 or more markers in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying. Okay, that's pretty good. That is really good. So pretty much a free counterplay. Which, to be honest, and it's also a battle card, so that's really good. Okay. Final Hope Slash, counter attack. If your clear card is mono blue, switch up to 1 of your mono energy to active mode and choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 15k or less ignoring barrier and return to its owner hand. If you have a blue unison card in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Okay, so a free restand, and you get to return 1 of your opponent's cards back to their hand. Not bad. Pretty decent. Now we get to the starter stuff. This I'm super excited for. When this card attacks, draw 1. If your opponent's turn, when 1 of your blue unison cards would be in the drop area, or 1 of your blue battle cards is removed from your opponent's by your battle area. Sorry, from your battle area by any opponent's skill or KO'd, you may flip this card over Dude, you can this is I read this earlier. This is so cool. You can self-awaken by turn 2 if one of your blue cards is destroyed, which is it's crazy. You can pretty much do that by turn 2 and still be at full health. That is so crazy to me. But you draw 2. That's the only thing. It doesn't have the whole activate energy and draw 1. But I mean, that's a really good substitute, just drawing 2 instead of activating 1. I mean, it's early game, so okay. That's super good. And when this card attacks, draw 1 card, active battle, choose one of your blue unison cards and it gains 10k and triple strike. Oh, okay. That is active battle. Does he have to attack or does it? I mean, I doubt it, but this is such a good ability for 2 energy, triple strike, and 10k boost. So, wow, this honestly, I'm super excited for this starter deck. It's gonna be so good. And auto once per turn. If it's your opponent's turn, when one of your blue unison cards will be placed in your drop area, or one of your blue battle cards is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, switch up to one of your blue mono energy to active one and draw 1. So basically, if it's your opponent, I mean, you might mill out really quickly if you keep doing. Well, no, actually, it's 1 per turn, but you're basically able to switch up to 1 card back to active and draw 1 once your opponent decides to kill one of your either weaker or stronger cards. Is really good. But right now, this Vegeto's looking all sorts of good. I'm imagining he's gonna be one of the. Well, we haven't seen the other ones yet, but he's looking like he's really good. Like, I'm super excited for this, and the unison is gonna be good. Let's see. If your other card is Blue Saiyan and you have a Blue Saiyan battle card in rest mode, your leader can't take damage from. Wait, what? If your leader is blue and you have a Blue Saiyan battle card in play, and rest mode, might I add, your leader doesn't take damage. So basically, either get a strong card to be in rest mode, or your opponent has to deal with that, waste one of their attacks on that, and then go to your leader. That's really good. Okay, here's where they get you. Okay, choose one of your leader cards or battle card and switch into rest mode, adding marker to this card. Okay, so that's how you get a marker. You do have to sacrifice sending a card in rest mode, which is kind of bad, but you can do that to the leader and not worry about it. So he's like one of the only cards that doesn't matter if he's in rest mode. And -2, you draw 1 to choose one of your opponent's battle cards on energy cost greater than their current energy, ignoring barrier, and place it in the owner's deck. So basically a monster removal. So that's really good. And Super Saiyan Blue, Son Goku, Tenacious Warrior. Add word card for your life to your hand. When this card attacks, it gets. Okay, that's a weird number. 11k power for this turn. When this card is KO'd, look up to the 7 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 blue unison card with the specific cost of 2 among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay, that's good. It's a searchable unison. That's the first I've ever seen of that. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, if your leader card is Blue Saiyan card, this card gains critical. Okay, just straight off the bat. And when this card is KO'd, draw 1, then add to 1 unison card specified cost from your drop into your. Okay, that's really good. You get to get back your unison cards. Super Saiyan Trunks. For auto, 1 blue energy. If your leader card is a Blue Saiyan card, when this card is used in combo, choose up to 1 Blue Saiyan with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand, and then get its skill for the turn and play it in rest mode. And that's gonna do it. Personally, my favorite obviously has to be the leader and the unison. They just seem crazy. That's what I'm like more excited now for this set to pick up the leader. And for the set alone, it's nothing too crazy, just a bunch of adding energy and not. A Triple Strike Vegeta looks sick. This is a really interesting nuker card. This extra card's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Like the set stuff, it looks fine per se. Maybe we just have to see them in play and see how crazy they can get with the potential. But this leader and the unison is what really caught my eye with their abilities and how broken they seem. They might honestly, I would not be surprised if they get if they get changed or eroded, or I don't think banned. I doubt it, because then they pretty much just lose that whole product to sell. But I'm super positive this card is going to get eroded for how crazy its ability is and everything. But we'll wait and see. We'll test it out the first couple weeks that it's available. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. It might be long, and I'm sorry about that, but you know, I didn't just want to make short videos of each single rarity and then just come back, seeing how short the SR one was, just 3 cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you guys did. We're gonna come back to this when the other colors are released. Again, I'm gonna probably wait till the whole set, or the uncommons, commons, rares, SRs, and starter stuff is released. But we'll get back into that. Tomorrow we got the set 4 stuff, so hope you guys enjoy that one, and hope you guys enjoy this video. And you guys leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get informed when we get a new video out or when I set stuff to premiere. And you know, leave down in the comment section which one was your most excited card. For me, you guys already know, this leader. I've been going crazy over it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Peace.